Okay, I'd love to read you a book called The Rainbow Fish. And this is the title page. Here. The Rainbow Fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. It's really pretty. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They're so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. Uh-oh. You can't be mean. If you want friends, you can't be mean. You gotta be kind. That's why we have the heart rule, be kind. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." Whoa, his advice is to share, basically. "I can't," the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please, don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The Rainbow Fish wavered. That means he's deciding. "Only one very, very small, shimmering scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." He's gonna share. Let's see what happens. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little blue fish. "Thank you! Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shining scale in among his blue ones. A rather particular feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish stared at his scales left and right, and he was sharing them. The more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. He was giving them all away. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us. Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. So I wanted you to notice something about this story and the story called "How Full Is Your Bucket?" You might notice that Rainbow Fish was really sad when nobody else wanted to play with him after he was a little bit rude when he said he wouldn't share. Then when he did share, he started feeling so good about himself that it didn't matter how many shining scales he had, because he had so many friends that he made feel happy, and then that filled his bucket and he felt happy. So sharing is a really wonderful thing to do, and Rainbow Fish is a great story to show how wonderful sharing can feel on the inside. Okay? All right, and then I wanted to talk a little bit about the characters in the story. There are really only, well, maybe 3 main characters. The rainbow fish, the little blue fish, and the octopus kind of played a big role too. So those were the 3 main characters. And then there's something called the setting. Setting means where the story takes place. This story took place in the ocean. So the setting was the ocean. The entire story happened in the water, okay? Okay, everybody. We will read another book on another day.